Proper colour has returned!
Kind of
As do we, the Grin brothers!
It'll only last.
Oh, thank gosh, it's only back here. Oh, that's what it's supposed to look like.
Nah, it's kind of a shame. Turn it back.
Yeah, the game's surprisingly loud. Which is a shame because I'd actually like to hear more of this game, but I had to turn the TV down because I didn't want it to echo.
I'd like to hear
Actually,
the
no, it
soundtrack.
doesn't change what the volume of the thing sounds, so let's keep it at 3 then.
Oh, it keeps the bottles as well.
Yeah, so it's pretty generous.
Yeah.
Although those spinny things don't give you much room. I'm already charmed by a lot of this game, but I definitely feel it could have done with a little bit more polish.
Well, it's the first one.
Yeah,
it's going to be clunky.
Land, as it were.
So,
it's
like going to play the first Ratchet and Clank well, after playing Ratchet and Clank 3.
Sly has a weird traction to him, which isn't too big of a problem. You can adjust to that after a while. But the problem is the land is a bit... The land feels more too precise. Like areas you think there'd be enough land, but it's actually smaller than it actually looks.
Yeah.
You know, lots of little narrow things, as it were.
Yeah. I'm paying.
Maybe could have given Sly a proper double jump or a float of some kind. I mean, it wouldn't be that strange to give him the power to float. I mean, Bubsy can, you know, he's just a bobcat. Bobcats don't even float, but he does.
That's a life!
Oh gosh! We could have done that ages ago. Oh well, we've got 6 knives now. That's good.
And we got the old bottles.
We do have... Oh yeah, and you got those balls too. So dying actually is...
Surprisingly not that much of a threat.
No, you actually get put back at a pretty good distance as well. I mean, it knows the checkpoint. Yeah, I'd turn it to the side to see this better.
No, there's the floor.
Floors exist, yes.
No, it's the wooden planks, look. It's a different colour.
Yeah, well, it was kind of hard to tell when everything was tinted red.
Well, I could see it. I can understand why you wouldn't be able to see it. Oh.
Just what? Come on!
Come on, Liam, you got to step your game up. These lives are easy to get. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure how you avoided that, but okay.
He just missed me. That just clips for his face.
I don't think any sword blade actually hits that first string part. I think that's just an example.
It's a bit weird. Kind of misleading, actually.
I don't know, maybe there's a hard mode to this game which just adds one there.
That's it. It's the only difference with the entire game. A single blade. Right, this is going to be awkward.
You jump and then press circle. Or hold.
Oh. Okay, that's surprisingly easy.
It looks awkward.
It looked like more of a mess when you did it. And that's no insult to your gameplay, but it might also be an insult to your gameplay.
Yeah, I definitely see why they gave him the hook thing. He needed, you know, something with, you know, well, a hook on a stick. He needed something with distance in this game, because depth is a little bit weird in this one. Ooh. I don't usually have a problem with depth perception in some games, but it's taking a little while to adjust to this one.
Right in the nuts!
Really weird that horseshoes is what protects you.
It's like...
Oh, lucky horseshoe.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, that makes more sense. Remember, you can just jump back and forth between them. Oh, those are pipes! For the gas shooting forth between them.
No. To be fair, you couldn't really tell with the beautiful colour scheme that this game is meant to have. But with all this corrupted colours we've got going on,
so
you could argue that it's a bit clearer.
Something I wanted to bring up.
Fight me! You're dead.
My last Retro Gamer was, I think it was the 35th anniversary of the Sega Mega Drive.
Oh, 30th? That hit me.
I think it was the 35th anniversary of the Sega Mega Drive. And so Retro Gamer magazine did this...
Rats!
Had an article in the history of the Mega Drive and also compiled their 30 favourite Mega Drive games.
Come here, rat!
Was it 30? Yeah. So it's probably the 30th anniversary of the Mega Drive, to be fair, but...
yes.
And... in it, they had an interview with...
How did rats give you money?
With a few of the games I talked about, they had a few interviews.
Yeah.
As well. Only small ones, because it was only a small little booklet. A booklet which, unfortunately, my fingerprint has melted into, because it's really hot at the moment, apparently. And so part of the booklet, my fingerprint is melted into whilst holding it.
Yes.
I can barely tell when I'm feeling warm or not, though, so because I apparently have great heat resistance.
Death to rats.
But just reading the answers from this Toejam and Earl interview, I can kind of understand why Toejam and Earl is so weirdly awesome.
Okay.
Question: how did the title of characters get their names? Oh.
Yeah, no worries. Just Bentley talking about it.
Answer from Greg Johnson is the person answering. He's one of the co-creators of Toejam and Earl. My old game development partner, Mark Voosranger, had a bit of a hearing problem, and when we were making the first game, I told him the names of the characters were Flowjam and Whirl, which seemed like good hip-hop dance names. Mark heard me wrong and coded them as Toejam and Earl. I only noticed it when we were showing the game to Sega, and they liked the name, so we decided to keep them. What about their designs? Answer. When I was little, my favourite stuffy was this little red giraffe named Puffy Muggins. Puffy was missing a leg, and his mouth had come off. When I thought of the Toejam character, I was having a dream about Puffy Muggins. He was being chased by this giant orange marshmallow creature that wanted to eat him and everything else. It was horrible. I woke up shouting Puffy's name. That's where they both came from.
Okay.
That was how he created the designs of Toejam and Earl. Why did you choose to have randomly generated stages? Answer.
You better go back and find an alternate route.
We'd spent a lot of time making the maps perfect, and then, when I was demonstrating a big Earl dance move for Mark, I spilled some soda on his keyboard. I don't know exactly how it happened, but it caused a bug that made the maps random. It was really cool. The only bad thing was that sometimes the random generator made the maps into weird shapes. For some reason, when we ran the map generator on Fridays, the maps would come out in the shape of Moses. It was freaky.
Oddly specific. We've missed 2 bottles.
Yeah, don't keep reminding us, Bentley. You're just rubbing it in our wounds. Our lifeless wounds.
Oh, there's the 2 bottles.
Oh, okay. Final question. How much thought went into multiplayer? Answer. Everyone at the time said that you couldn't do the split screen trick, but Mark pulled it off. I played Big Earl and Mark played Toejam. We would high-five or say stuff like, "Yo, Toejam," when we came back together. Then Mark said, "Hey, why don't we just put that into the game?" I said, "No way, I was just thinking the same thing." Hearing all this about the Toejam and Earl developers, you know, I kind of get where the humour of the game comes from.
They were just doing it.
Uh-oh.
What do we get?
I think they're going to try to interrupt us in a second.
Probably. We got a piece of paper.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus.
Oh!
This page teaches old
Oh, wait, you mean the whole plot of the game? I think that kind of important to be
Oh, it teaches us new moves.
shoving into side quests. Oh. Hold on 1 second, I'll just...
Yeah, I'll
You can talk, you have a
it's
great
that
conversation.
So, I mean, I would talk, but everything's a bit loud at the moment.
Oh, stop, got it.
Oh!
Oh, but it's not wet.
Don't know what happened there. I think I got crushed.
Yeah, we need to pause and move some wood.
Some wood.
Wood.
Piece of wood.
Wood.
Piece of wood.
5 minutes worth of wood.
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 So, interruption hour gets to be used again.
Yay.
So, we'll be right back.
We won't. It's a lie. We're never returning.
I mean, unless they stop the video at this specific moment, then we will be right back. They barely will even notice us gone. They won't know we're gone. I mean, except that we told them that we're gone.
Except I could just end the video.
No. And we are back!
Because we never technically left.
I mean, they won't. I mean, we did, but they won't notice the difference. But hey, we got to use interruption artwork again. It's actually been very handy having that.
What was I doing?
You're after the 2 bowls. Right now, you opened the safe. Got a new move. What was your new move? Something about actually using the triangle button.
Yeah. show you when I'm...
You see what I mean about those, that platform? Those pipes,
Yeah. Let's get to a spot where I can actually...
Man, you know how awkward this would be if the screen was tinted entirely red?
Right, that was a pit.
Yep, slight pit. I realised an overly dramatic key obtaining. I realised.
It really upsets me how he doesn't spin around.
I kind of went into an interview about Toejam and Earl and all this talk about Toejam and Earl, just assuming everyone knew who Toejam and Earl was.
The new attack we got is that.
Me? As if it was like the most obvious thing. Oh, Toejam and Earl, everyone knows Toejam and Earl. He's not like running the star of 3 games spread out across a weird plethora.
The last one was on Xbox.
Yes, original Xbox. Yes. Toejam and Earl is a game about 2 aliens which basically embody everything about the late 80s and early 90s perception of what cool is. Thus meaning they are 2 of the most awesome characters that you'll ever know.
And 2 of the most dated characters you'll ever know.
They're actually coming back with a new game, a remake of their original game called Toejam and Earl Back in the Groove, which the Toejam even points out, hey girl, Big Earl, we got back to Earth! Yeah, it only took us 26 years. Yes. Hey, do you think they'll have some updates and fixes for my pager here? I haven't had a pager in yonks!
Yeah. Dated.
They are glorious characters. Unique designs, and their game is nothing like what people had experienced really at the time when they released it on the Sega Mega Drive. I think it was 1994?
I don't think there's really any games like it nowadays, because I don't think anyone knows what it was.
1991. To sum it up, it's a top-down rogue-like game.
Where you do something.
Maps are randomly generated. It's a top-down game where you search for ship parts and general cool things to get points. It's like Pikmin, but without the RTS element, or Pikmin, or Captain Olimar.
So it's nothing like Pikmin.
But it's got a ship and ship parts.
So does a lot of games.
Yes. But yeah, Toejam and Earl. I loved that game. It's just.
It was weird. I never really understood what it was.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
But it's got a lot of charm.
It's got so much charm to it.
Oh.
That kind of looks like they killed you there. Also looks like it killed you there, but didn't. Is it just staying there? Is it forever just shooting that one spot? Can you move around it?
Okay.
Oh. I guess you're running now. Oh, good. You can dip under it. That's handy. Was that a statue of Mike Krasowski?
Quite possibly. After all, who doesn't want a statue of Mike Krasowski in that?
Oh, it's the game's mascot.
One of. Mike died. Like all the others. I saved the giraffe from the bin, so that's still alive for now.
Where is the giraffe? Did you hide it under that little stairway?
No, it's sat up next to the Ultron bust that we own for some reason.
Okay.
We just have a bust of Ultron. He used to sit on our computer to, I don't know, watch over our computer.
Yeah, because Ultron, who you
now
want
he
to...
sits... Well, yeah, he's good with tech. Nothing's going to go wrong with him there.
I must admit, Avengers 2 has basically one of the best villain motives ever. Spends 5 minutes on the internet, decides to destroy all of humanity.
I mean, who
that
doesn't?
is like the most fitting villain motive ever.
If someone made me read through Reddit, 4chan and Tumblr, I think I'd want to end the world as well.
It's just like 5 minutes on the internet and it's like, nope, humanity's gotta die.
I can relate.
No, it looks like it, but it isn't. It looks like the laser's there. It is on the lily pad. It's definitely died.
Yeah. So how about we just go home? Like
a lot of these villains have death lasers.
We got a lot of money.
And Sly
already.
has this. Well, actually, no. I don't think that's the death laser. I think that's just the.
It's the alarm beam that turns into a death laser.
Yeah. So at least it gives you a second chance. Because once it's alerted, you then have to dodge. The problem is the water... My problem with it is that the water kills you in one hit. You can't just jump out the water.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. Like, so many video game characters just can't swim.
But the thing is, raccoons are known for being able to swim. At least you don't expect a hedgehog to swim.
I mean,
Yuji Naka had never seen a hedgehog, so I guess it makes sense that he'd think, oh, hedgehog, they just make stuff up. Hedgehogs can roll in the balls, I know that much. They're fast. Also, they can't swim.
I didn't see
That was cheap.
spotlights.
I thought you had another one of the
No.
horseshoes as well.
Well, there are spotlights.
So there are.
What's the point in this? I used it and it got me killed.
Terrific. There's a very faint spotlight that's barely even appearing. I thought you
I'm pretty
there's
sure.
a lot of close shaves with this.
Pretty sure I stood in that.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Are you sure that didn't happen? Are you sure Are you sure I wasn't on that platform?
Are you sure, Sly Raccoon trilogy?
Yeah, this is a weird trilogy collection. You know, when one of its,
How did that see me?
when one of
Shut
its,
up.
when one of its selling points is you can play move-based mini games.
How are we going to do that? Are they part of...
No, you don't have to do them in the story. They were
Thank
added
God.
for this game.
Okay, that's fine.
They, for some reason, you know, it's like, it's not enough that, you know, it's neat that they've got the trilogy in one collection, and there's like, let's tarnish it by adding move game.
He was well easy to get. Excessively loud, aggressive, dramatic key. Don't know where the other bottles are.
Given we're putting this on the other part, let's end the episode here then.
Yeah.
Cheerio, everyone!
Bye.